All right, so this is an important video. So it's about product feed integrity. So this means optimizing all the field and attributes in your feed, right? This is the reason a lot of people fail Google Shopping, is because they just rush and they put up a product and don't give it much thought, and then they run Google ads and then the click-through rate's low, they don't get any sales, and their conversion rate is bad. So you need to put a bit of time into uploading your products, and there's a process that you need to do to ensure that your products have the best chance of success. So the product title, the image, and the description are probably the most important things in your Google Shopping feed. So your title is important for your product to be actually displayed. The image is important for click-through rate, so how many people actually click onto your product page. And the description is both important for capturing keywords and also making people convert, right? So making people actually buy the product when they're on your product page. So when you're running Google Shopping ads, there's two ways to scale a campaign. So the first is simple. It's just increasing your bid, so bidding more for traffic. And then the second is optimizing your title, image, and description. And what this does is it casts a wider net to capture more search queries, right? So if you have like a title that has like 5 or 6 keywords, that product is going to show up for more search queries than a title that has like one or 2 keywords in it, right? And if you have a really good image and a unique image, your click-through rate is going to be higher, so you're going to get more traffic onto your page. And a description as well does the same thing in terms of capturing more keywords. So in order of priority, I reckon the most important thing is to have a strong product image. So when I say a strong product image, it shouldn't be blurry. And ideally, what you want to do is you want to try and get a unique image that other stores aren't using. So when you look up your product in Google, try and find an image that isn't being used that much or isn't being used at all. It's better. And sometimes the way to optimize an image, right? If your product is profitable when you're running Google Shopping, sometimes it's good to go and switch out the image to another image or like a better image, and then compare the click-through rate for the new image to the old image, right? Because a higher click-through rate will mean more traffic. So for the product titles, you want to aim to get 4 to 5 keywords in there, but you also want to make the product title sound kind of natural. Like you don't want to stuff keywords in there. When you're choosing what keywords to put at the start of the title, you always want to get the highest search volume keywords and put that at the front of the title. And then you don't want to repeat keywords as well in your title. Google hates that. All right, so for the product description, in like the best optimal product description, you'll have a headline. So it starts off with a headline about the product. Having a video on the product page is definitely optimal. This increases the conversion rate a lot. It's good to have you can get videos from AliExpress suppliers. You can get them from YouTube. Be a bit careful if you get them from YouTube. Make sure they're not copyrighted or anything. But yeah, having a video is really, really good for your product page. Bullet point and benefits, right? You don't want to have like a huge paragraph. You want to break up the product description into bullet points because a lot of people skim read. You want images in description. So on a product page, ideally what you want to have is like product images here, and then also you want to put them in the description as well, because some people are lazy, right? And if you're on mobile, for example, if you're on mobile, a lot of people don't know that you can slide across, or just won't do it. They'll just scroll down here, right? So you can see that they've put in product images to break up paragraphs in the description. So this is optimally what you want. This is actually a really good product page. And they have a headline as well. So in my opinion, the headline should be up here, then there should be a video under it, and then there should be this product description here. But yeah, and they use bullet points here really effectively. So that's awesome. Okay, so shipping time, you need to be transparent about this. It should be on your product page. It should just say, please allow 2 to 3 weeks for delivery due to high demand, right? And then you also want a money back guarantee or just a guarantee section. So I think this site has done it here. Yeah, so they have our guarantee at the bottom, and this is on a lot of dropshipping stores, but it does help conversion rate. It's just like a trust factor here to have this guarantee. So product tags. So these, if you look at the Google Shopping feed, these actually aren't included in the feed, right? They're not pulled in. but Google crawls when like Google crawls a product page, they'll still crawl the tags. Ideally, when you upload a product, you want to aim for 10 to 20 keyword tags. What I do, I usually, I'll tell my VAs to put in 10 keywords. And then if the product starts selling well on Google Shopping, I'll tell my VA to go in and add another 10 keyword tags. So the way you find these keyword tags is just using high volume search keywords. So say if it was Bluetooth portable printer, right? I would go and add these as my product tags here. It's pretty simple. And then product URL, make sure it's not like a really, really long URL, right? Because I know sometimes when you import from Oberlo or Dropify, it takes the product title of the AliExpress product with like a really, really long URL. So just make sure that it's a really simple URL with keywords in it. Okay, so now in the next couple of videos, I'm going to show you how to set up all of these.